on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it's been probably like close to 3 weeks since I've started my 350. Hopefully it turns on. I'm gonna take it for a little drive. I hope I still remember how to drive stick. Psych, of course I do. If you watched my last vlog tie-dyeing, check out this dope jacket. I know, it's pretty sick. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers so you can help. I'm gonna go to this park that just opened back up. Hopefully find a cool little spot. It's actually where I took some pictures of my brother's STI when he first got it. Hopefully I can get to that same spot and do a little shoot of my car. It's kind of dirty and it looks like it's about to pour, so this is probably the worst day that I could go on this drive, but whatevs. All right, let's go. Woo! It's the whip. All right, let's see if he cranks up. First try. That's my boy. Gotta do the extra long warm up. Anyway, check out the cockpit. You know, stays looking clean. But what I'm really trying to do is turbo it. Man, I want to turbo this car so bad. I don't want like any crazy power because I'm keeping it on the stock block, but I do want to turbo it, and it's gonna run me like $5 grand. Like these cars right now, even in the condition that it's in, I could probably only get like $6 grand for it. Not that I'm ever selling this car. This car's never being sold, but still. So my tires are way balder than I remembered. They're like bald. Story behind this car was actually the first car I ever wanted, and I got it. This was my first car. I bought this car when I was 16, and I paid it off in 2 years, working at Burger King. This is my baby. Listen to it. Whew. I'm not even in sport mode. I'm in eco mode. And it's still a beast. It's not the best ride right now. It's feeling kind of like I have no tires. So this was the car that I wanted, and I bet my brother $100 that this would be the first car that I got because it was my dream car. $100, and he bet me $100 that I wouldn't get it. I said I would, and I did. I'm still waiting on my $100, and he knows this. He'll give it to me eventually. I think I actually like forgave the loan, or forgave the bet, but send it. I should probably slow down, but just listen. Oh God, it sounds so good. Woo! I'm not a very materialistic person. I mean, I lived in a van for 2 years, if you've been here from that. But 3 things that I'm with: cars, shoes, and watches. Why? I don't know. More so cars and shoes. The watches is just like a third, but cars, I'm gonna have so many cars. And the thing is, like, I don't buy cars and sell them when they're for me. Hey, it's open. So what was I saying? I think I was saying, oh. I don't like selling my cars. The way that I see it is, if I already paid this car off, I bought this car for like 12 grand, I think, back then. If I've already paid this car off, why in the world am I going to sell it for 6 grand? Sure, I have $6,000, but I don't have a car. Like, it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have my variety. So I got my sports car, my race car when I'm ready to go, you know, run it on the streets and go, you know, get a little adrenaline pumping. I got my luxury sedan when I gotta go sell some houses. Next up, I'm gonna have an SUV for no reason other than I want an SUV. I'm gonna have a big lifted truck just because I want a big lifted truck. And then I'm gonna have like a super sports car. I'm just a car person. I just love to have cars. I gotta have the muscle car. I gotta have the muscle car though. 1972 Chevelle. That's where it's at right there. That's my muscle car of choice. I'm gonna have that car, and it's gonna be so nice. That thing is so sexy. Definitely looks like it's about to pour though, but I'm gonna try it. Look at these tires. So bad. I really shouldn't be driving this car right now, but it's just and a bird shit all over it. don't think I've ever taken this car on a legit photo shoot. And like of all days, I picked a day that it's about to downpour. But you know, let's take some shots.
Hey, then I'm back to the place where to my right and see you. Say ocean drives a no.
So this car was my dream car. In class, I would draw it, and I drew it just like this, black wheels and everything, and the kids in class would make fun of me and be like, you're not gonna get that. But listen, if there's one thing you should know about me, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Keep that little nugget for yourself. All right, let's get out of here. Ooh. This shit won't stay upright. It is so hot. Go ahead, tell me I'm wearing a jacket, because I know. So I gotta get out of here because there is too many people. I cannot be around this many people. It gives me anxiety. But let's get back to the house, and I want to show you guys one more thing about my dream car. I just want you to remember, if you put your head to something, like it doesn't matter what anybody says, how many people tell you no, you're not gonna be able to do it. If you don't doubt yourself and you truly believe that you can get this, you can get it done, whether it be a car, a house, a job, whatever it is, like just put your head to it. And as long as you yourself believe that you will get it done, like you got it. I gotta fix that little squeak though.
Hey, then I'm back to the place where to my right and see you. Say ocean drives a no.
More fun facts about buying my dream car at 16. So I had actually been looking for this car for weeks. I originally wanted white, and then I decided on the gray. I knew 100% that I wanted it to be stick shift because I'm just not a fan of sports cars in automatic. I don't know, that's just me. I was looking and looking, and honestly I was getting discouraged because like all the ones I would find would just be beat up. If you don't know, this is like a very big drift car, and people just use them as like missiles. So I was getting discouraged, but I kept looking. I saw like maybe one or two. I almost jumped on one. Like I'm so happy that I didn't, because then a few weeks later, Jason, some of you guys know Jason, he actually found this car on Craigslist. I went to look at it and I was like, this is it. I did not even know how to drive stick shift. Remember, I was 15, so I barely knew how to drive, period. So my dad drove it, and you know, I kind of just went in it and went based off of what he said. But a girl owned it, so that was even cooler, because for another girl to own the stick shift car, I don't know, it's not something that like happens often, I guess. I just loved it right away. But the girl was in the process of getting a new car too. She didn't have it yet, and this was her car, her only car. So even though I told them like I wanted to buy it, I had to just put a deposit on it and wait until she got her new car. So I actually had to wait like another 2 or 3 weeks to get the car. And I mean, that was a bummer. You know, my favorite, hold on, one of my favorite things to do, if somebody tries me in this car, my tints are kind of dark, I might drive fast next to them. Once I drive fast past them, I love to roll my windows down so they know that a girl drove faster than them. Petty? Maybe. Listen to a roar. Leading up to buying this car, like I said, I worked at Burger King. Not even full time, like a couple days a week. I had saved for like 2 years working, mostly Burger King. I also had a lawn service that I started at 14 with Jason. We were doing that a couple days. Oh, I forgot about this cop. Oh my God. We were working like 2 days a week on that. But when I went to buy this car, I put like all my money pretty much, like $4 grand cash into the loan, you know? And then the rest of my loan was like, I don't know, like 10,000 or something. With the interest and all that stuff. I was 16 too, and I didn't have like debt or anything. I was making big payments like every month. I started at first because I had no money. I started with just like the normal loan fees, payments, but then like after like 6 months or something, I started dropping like $750, $1,000, $1,500 every month to pay off the loan, because I put another goal in my head to pay off the entire loan and the whole car in 2 years. That's exactly what I did. I paid off my entire car in 2 years, all by myself. Like, nobody paid for a tank of gas in my car, nobody paid for interest, nobody paid for a payment, a down payment, nothing. Like, I wanted to pay for it all myself, and I did. Not having a car payment was the most amazing thing ever. So I also got this little guy, pretty dusty right now, but a replica of my car. This thing's sick, right? My roof used to be blacked out, but when I redid the paint on it, I just left it without the black top. I had it for a while before I even decided to make it, and then I guess I was just so bored that I decided to make it. Not recently, but yeah, so this is my little replica of my little beast. There you have it. That's how I bought my dream car at 16 years old. Granted, 10 years later doing this story, but you know, better late than never. The same principles apply. You know, you could do it too if you're 16 and you're trying to get your dream car. I also lucked out and my dream car wasn't like a $200,000 car. So, you know, that's kind of a plus. Hey, everybody's dreams are different, you know? I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you got something out of it in terms of, I don't know, helping you with something, whatever it may be. I don't think I got anything else for you. Thanks so much for tuning in and going on a drive with me in my dream car. 10 years having that car. Love it just as much today as I did the first day, maybe even more. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here, posting new videos all the time. I really appreciate it, and let me know what your dream car is. Did you get it? Are you on the road to getting it? What's up? We'll see you in the next one. Later. I hope there's audio on this, because if not, it's just, you know, me driving and thinking I'm talking to somebody.